And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Perfect tackle. Hamšík. Now Son. Ginola. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Lampard. Well, they keep passing away. They just couldn't play that decisive ball. Hamšík. And cleared away. Well, what a stop that was. And well positioned to clear. Son. Roberto Carlos. And Liverpool have the ball again. Oh, this could level it. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Well, the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. Lampard. Marek Hamšík. What a wonderful goal! And that's why he's been named in the team of the year. Who can possibly argue with his selection?
Well, I have to say, this is a player that has everything you need to be an outstanding performer and fully deserves to be in the team of the year.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Antony. And he read it well defensively. Torres, can he put them ahead? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? And with that, the first half draws to a close. And the second half underway. Liverpool looking to build upon a largely positive first half showing. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. Fluency of movement. Well, taking on that shot and not missing by much.
Well, that would have been an excellent goal, but it means everything is still up for grabs here.
Heung-min Son. On to Hamšík. Ginola. And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Lampard. Well, we're into the final half hour. Gareth Bale. Bale. And a throw-in for Liverpool. Bale. Good-looking sequence, this. Lampard. Now with Bale. And reading it absolutely superbly. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Bale. Gareth Bale. Hamsik. Zidane. Can he finish them off? In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. And just 5 minutes remaining. Gianluca Zambrotta. Ginola. Marek Hamsik. Fernando Torres. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Bobby Charlton. Zidane. Now with Hamsik. Must take the lead here. Oh, that is a superb save. Oh, it's gone in! A significant deflection, leaving the keeper flummoxed.
Well, here's the replay, and there's an obvious deflection. Certainly enough to beat the keeper. He got a bit lucky there.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Zinedine Zidane. Getting forward. It's a perfect challenge. Heung-min Son. Hamsik. Martin Ødegaard. Hamsik. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close, it was a decent effort, just need to keep plugging away now, and surely the goal will come.
David Ginola. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? A very timely interception. Hamsik. And a creative look about this. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate!
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't have hit that any better.
2-0 now, and back underway. Gianluca Zambrotta. And he might be through here. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Martin Ødegaard. Real find themselves in a position of menace. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. That is that for the first half here. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. And well positioned to clear. And he's given us away. Joshua Kimmich. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
King. Hamšík. And a good-looking pass. High-quality defending. Bobby Charlton. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Ginola. So, a Real Madrid corner. And Marquez able to deal with the threat. What can he do with it now? Ødegaard could pull one back here. And there it is. All in the melting pot now. And what a finale we could have in store for us.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
And the substitution will occur now. Hamšík. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between the sides.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans...
And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
So the ball is moving again. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Frank Lampard. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Roberto Carlos. Son. Now with Hamšík. Ginola. Very effective passing sequence. Must take the lead here. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Veron. Gyökeres. And return to Veron. Sound piece of defending. Martin Ødegaard. And Kimmich. Son. It's with Ødegaard. Hamšík now. He's in behind. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Hamšík. He's in with a chance. Well, it wasn't all that far off the target.
Well, you're absolutely right. That was close, but the game is still very much in the balance here.
Griezmann. And the pass, a good one. It should be. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. That is that for the first half here. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Ginola. Well read to put an end to that attack. Lampard. 30 minutes to go then. Martin Ødegaard. Son. Ledley King. Lampard. Victor Gyökeres. Well, they keep the ball moving. Can he put it in? A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Marek Hamšík. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes.
Well, here it is again. He's alive to the situation. He makes good contact with the ball and he keeps it down. That's a nice headed goal.
Substitution for Real Madrid. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Lampard. Lampard with it. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take?
Well, it was excellent entertainment. We saw good quality football, played at a high intensity and goals as well. The draw is a fair reflection of how the game was played.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Kimmich. Hamšík. Now with Ginola. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Zambrotta. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
King. Roberto Carlos. Joshua Kimmich. Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Hamšík. Now Roberto Carlos. And Real Madrid have the ball again. And Real doing well to win it back. Valverde. Fernando Hierro. Now with Bale. Dalglish. Here's Valverde. Cleared away by Roberto Carlos. Valverde. Now Griezmann. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Kimmich. Antony. And support available. Oh, he's through here. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. Kimmich. And Kimmich. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? And reacting almost instinctively. Great defending. King. Kimmich. Ginola. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. James. Bale. James. Well, not away properly. Danger averted for now. No, high quality defending. Griezmann. And Real's creative tendency is coming to the fore. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Gianluca Zambrotta. Zambrotta. Griezmann. Bale. Now with Bale. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Anthony. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Anthony. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Martin Ødegaard, and Real couldn't hang on to the ball. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Hamšík. David Ginola. Now with Ginola. Now Son. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Ginola. Superbly read and executed. Hamšík. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Could still be dangerous. And I think the threat has been averted. Heung-min Son. Attacking possibilities for Real. An attack full of promise. Oh, surely! And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Hamšík. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that! Brilliant goal!
Well, here it is again, and wow, just take a look at this. He's absolutely nailed this one. What a strike that is from distance.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Conor McGregor. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this. So away they go again, and work to do for Barcelona in this second half. Shevchenko. Here's McGregor. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? And over the byline it goes. So a goal kick coming up here. Joshua Kimmich. Now Roberto Carlos. David Ginola. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Rivaldo. 30 minutes left for play. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Hamšík. Now with Ginola. Now with Kimmich. Great opportunity. Gianfranco Zola. And the ball with Shevchenko. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. King. Roberto Carlos. Now Son. Ginola. Son. On to Hamšík. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Real chance. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
2-0 now, and back underway. Ball played nicely. Jairzinho. And a good take under duress there. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid, and they take on the Philadelphia Union.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Roberto Carlos. Opportunity. Oh, such an elegant finish. How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Bergkamp. And on to Zambrotta. And it's with Marco van Basten. Bergkamp with it. Zinedine Zidane. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Well, not cleared away completely. Hamšík. Ginola. Son. Well, they've lost the ball. Cruijff. Van Basten has it. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Zidane, and this to level it. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Hamšík. Roberto Carlos. Marek Hamšík. Keeping the ball moving. Roberto Carlos. Will he finish? Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. It did look on for them, but not to be. Johan Cruijff. Marek Hamšík. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Gianluca Zambrotta. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Now Zambrotta. Can they forge ahead? An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Clears it away. Anthony. Nicely cut out by Zidane. Theo Hernandez. Zidane on the ball. Bergkamp. Running with the ball confidently. Well kept out. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Marek Hamšík. Promising position, this. Oh, a superb save. And they might forge ahead. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Wesley Sneijder. And on to Zambrotta. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Real Madrid, and they face Al Nassr.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Son. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And he did what he had to do defensively. Bale. Ronaldo. Gareth Bale. Gianfranco Zola. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. David Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Gvardiol. Gareth Bale. Now with Zambrotta. Cristiano Ronaldo. And on to Zambrotta. Bellingham. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Zambrotta. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And Bellingham. And here's Zola. And cleared away. They're putting so much effort into winning back possession. Modric. And Bellingham. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
The first half here comes to an end. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Son. Ronaldo. And here's Zola. Can they forge ahead? And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Son. The ball with Luka Modric. Gianfranco Zola. Ronaldo. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Bale. Heung-min Son, and a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and Son finds that bit of space in the box to finish so clinically. That's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Hamšík. Now Son. And back with Hamšík. Kimmich. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, this is a very good volley. His technique is absolutely perfect.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Bale. And support available. And Bellingham. This could be it! And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Zambrotta. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Lille.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Zambrotta. Can they get in behind them? Oh, big opportunity. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? A creative look about this. An attack full of promise. Well, no danger now. Well read to ease the pressure. Son. And on to Forlan. Well, it's an attractive passing move, but it's all about finding an equaliser here. So out of play and a throw in here for Lille. Veron. Really clever pressing. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
So, a level contest. 1-1. Zambrotta. Anthony. And he read it well defensively. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Can he put them in front? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Heung-min Son. He's going forward well here. And now it's Hamsik. Son. Oh, off the line. Son. And cutting it out. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Çalhanoğlu. Forlan. Is it going to be? And a goal to square the game. Into the seat stuff.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Roberto Carlos might really be able to trouble them here. Son. A goal! That's two for him today. They can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Gianluca Zambrotta. And on to Forlan. Son. He succeeds in clearing it. He's in with a chance. Opportunity still there. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Çalhanoğlu. King. Heung-min Son. Kimmich. Now Son. And well positioned to clear. Cleared away by Hamšík. Ginola. Ginola! And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Son. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Was wasn't a great clearance. Well, they survived the attack. Paul Scholes. Roberto Carlos. Now Roberto Carlos. Teammates available. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And a good take under duress there. Joshua Kimmich. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Now in a more than decent position. Hamsik. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Musiala. Now with Bale. Çalhanoğlu. Scholes. Into the advanced position. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Ginola. Now Kimmich. And returned to Son. And a struggle to get it away properly. Son. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And the problem not completely solved. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So back underway here into the second half. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And it's Tavernier. Will he play it in? And the danger's still on. And just blotting out the danger. Son. Anthony. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational, unstoppable.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Scholes. Well, gifting away possession. And into the last 20 minutes. Struggling to keep the ball. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Musiala. Çalhanoğlu. Now with Çalhanoğlu. Oh, great defending. Superb effort to keep it in.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
This attack looks highly promising. Ødegaard, and he's in. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Real chance. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, just look at this again. It's a great finish. He just caresses the ball beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Shevchenko. A wonderful intervention. Son. Now with Ginola. And that wasn't a million miles away. Almost the equaliser.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
Son. On to Iniesta. And Real with the ball again. Ginola. Losing possession a bit easily. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Gareth Bale. And he read it well defensively. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Well, just a warning on this occasion. Might have decided to hand out the yellow card. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, they've decided to make a change. Kimmich. Milinkovic-Savic. Marmoush. Well, he keeps going. And teammates to play it to. And nothing comes of that attack. Well, this could really help the cause. It's got to be! And it's gone in! The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Could get themselves back into it. Only failed to get it away properly. And I think the threat has been averted. Son. Plenty of support here. Vicente Lizarazu. Gianluca Zambrotta. Marek Hamšík. It's with Ødegaard. Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. Danger still on. Well, nothing comes of it. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Ginola. Hamsik. Now with Ødegaard. Oh, that is a superb save. Toure was in there. And another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Well, nothing comes of it. Ronaldo. Iniesta. Ginola. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Hamsik. Ronaldo. Rodri. Del Piero. The ball with Rodri. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Alessandro Del Piero. Marcos Llorente. Ronaldo. Can they jump in front? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Hamsik. What can Real do from this position? Yaya Toure. Andriy Shevchenko. Iniesta. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, here we can see just how good the cross from Son was. But just look at the space he has. He doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Ginola. And a fine tackle. Ronaldo. Can he put them in front? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Iniesta. "30 minutes left for play. Ginola. And he's through here. Surely. And he's fired it against the post. And stopping the danger. Kimmich. Son, real chance. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Both substitutes have been getting ready, will come on at the same time. So underway again at 2-2. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
Well, can Real create one more big chance to win this game? If they do, this stadium will erupt because these fans have been brilliant today.
Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. Rivaldo. Now with Iniesta. Shevchenko. And he has options available. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Well, they've decided to make a change. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid up against Sporting.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Just knocked it out of there. Hamsik. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Frankie de Jong. Jeremy Frimpong. Ledley King. David Ginola. Given away by Real Madrid. Szoboszlai. Frankie de Jong. And Sporting in a position of potential menace. And moving the ball nicely. Or can they They could level it. And how about that for a save? No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Jeremy Frimpong. Frimpong. Iniesta. A very timely interception. Ginola. And good work from Sporting to win the ball back. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So back underway with Sporting looking to plot a route back into this game. Lizarazu. Well, they need to get tighter. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. And Kimmich. 30 minutes left for play. Patient build-up at the moment. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Both substitutes have been getting ready, will come on at the same time. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Alexis McAllister. And on to Lizarazu. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Can he get one back? And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Zambrotta. Well, good run and good ball control. Chance for Son. Martin Ødegaard. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then.
Well, not much time left now, and these supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line. What an atmosphere.
And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Manchester City facing Real Madrid.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
David Ginola. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. Corner given to Real Madrid. Diego Forlan. And the ball with Gerrard. Trippier. Forlan. Said Al-Owairan. Can he finish? And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Antony. Now with Zambrotta. Joshua Kimmich. Well, they keep passing away, but then the one that goes astray. Nacho Fernandez. Trippier now. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Son. The clearance wasn't decisive. And that's really well read. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Corner kick then to Real. What can they do from this situation? Not really the ideal clearance. And a time for cool heads. Said Al-Owairan. Oh, he's through here. Super challenge, still dangerous. And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. A real opening now. Not the most confident clearance. And the move breaks down. Vidic. And on to Forlan. And he read it well, intercepting it. Attacking possibilities for Real. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Said Al-Owairan. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Trippier. Forlan. Forlan! King got it out of there. Steven Gerrard.